And there goes the timer. And let's see how downloading goes. While playing this. I think perhaps we can get away with downloading Fear while I stream. Oh yes, I can. It'll work. So yeah, we can play Fear right after what progress we get done with Doki Doki. If we finish it, then we play Fear. But regardless though, welcome to the RedAlphaTails Uncut and Unedited live stream today on the 17th of November 2018. You know, it feels kind of weird that the month is almost, the year's almost over. For me, I don't know, being a young adult in this new unforgiving world goes by quickly. I don't know about you. But I do love some vodka. Should have brought my vodka with me. Been great. We'll do that for a different stream. Perhaps down the road we'll do a Christmas stream where I just drink spiked vodka the whole time. I mean spiked eggnog, which I put vodka in it. I don't know, I could spike my vodka and just add petrol to it. See how I feel afterward. But we can play Fear after for the live stream. Should be Fear or Fear 2? You know, I'll do both. I'll download Fear and Fear 2 while going for Doki Doki. Stalker series? That is making me download all the games. Okay, so we'll have Fear and then Fear 2 downloaded in the kitty while we are doing this live stream. So what are we doing today? Oh yes, I can't forget. let me just stop the music right now and say we're going to play an anime game. We'll be playing these far and few between. And for good reason. Is everyone ready to see anime? Anime, everyone? Anime? There we go. This is what you asked for. This is what you signed up to see. I need a drink right now. Okay, you know, I'm just stalling for time, honestly. Oh, almost forgot. This stream will be 3.5 hours. So we'll be ending after 3.5 hours. So the schedule for today on the docket will be this game. And regardless of how we finish this game, we'll then continue on to the next one. And so we'll be playing Fear. I don't know, we can run through the Fear series. As recommended. As thought up, anyway. But, yep. I don't know how long this game will take. You support me through all my endeavors, including this. Oh yeah, I forgot. The name of the character. This is the... You can't actually change your username, I don't think. I'm pretty sure. Unless I can try and see. Let's see. Nope, that's it. That's all the settings. You can't change your username. So you're stuck with Benito for the rest of whatever this series comes to. My god. Okay. I don't even remember the voice I did when I was doing this last week. Okay. Can I even continue? Oh, okay. Okay, Red. You got this. You got this. Okay. Let's... Okay. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes suit my creative tummy. Save a drink for me. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! She's so close. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Oh no. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder and see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. Unfortunately, my chair doesn't have the capacity to actually fall back. I do have tile flooring, so I don't want to injure myself for operating this simulated artificial video game about dating anime female in a inconclusive manner. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days past this week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Red Dives live on the stream. Hey, at least I'll give me the millions of views I would have wished. Oh, look, Steam finished downloading Fear. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances round at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair's just getting really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's the toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I don't care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think why you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to unbutton her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god. Well, I can't even look at it. So, okay, this is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. How many of these are going to be in this be in this game? Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Oh, thank God. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that? And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Eh? I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come over and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Yay! I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. But now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composite notebook, as if these facts really do matter. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Miuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Also, Fear 2 downloaded, so live stream should be much better. Oh, who do I share the poem with first? I don't know. Go Sayori. Since obviously it's the one we're dating, quote unquote, first. If we are dating all of them. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Benito. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I'm like either. Jeez. I'm not sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. When I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a... it's a Benito poem. So can someone please look up if Benito Mussolini ever wrote himself a poem? I'm just curious. And it makes it feel so extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Benito. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, let's see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a good... I mean, it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I don't know, let's just show it to Monica next. Hi, Benito. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm all settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha. Don't worry, Benito. I'm not a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica in my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are already different. That may be the case. But there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Like the way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you could really care about each other's, well, being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Aha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Yuri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards the kind of styles, but always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Aha! Aha! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I feel the same way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. You know, I think for the rest of this game, I'm going to have the most deadpan sounding read of all these poems. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Where's your thought on the game? I usually don't play anime games, so I don't think I have that much of an opinion on this game. It's a hilarious game, because I don't play anime games. So what do you think? It's a very freeform, if that's what you can call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask about feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany, that's it. I forgot how to pronounce words for a second. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of come on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, next. We'll do a full random guess. Well, it's what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It didn't even evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you they weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other thing is about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplays. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humour her with my last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, you're last. I'm having a stroke with the big words? Big boy words? I don't know. I just can't pronounce words. It's you know, it's that licensing agreement you sign with Google when making a YouTube channel. You just actually have to sign on contract that you cannot pronounce big words or words of different languages. So that's part of Google's thing, actually. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts in the words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that meant be after reading through it. It's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that we have specific writing habits that are used typically of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing is to recognise new writers that they try to make the new style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might help take you some time, but it all comes with the practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologising to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost, under the light. The trendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Combs, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oops. Hit second monitor. That was such a good poem. I just had to. My mouse was quickly away.
I'm sorry I have such a terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into Ghost, Yuri?
Ooh.
Awoo.
Actually, the story itself isn't about ghosts at all, Benito.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems exist often expressions in their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in that last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone is judging me but for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly glance sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As if read in tandem, I watch each other's expressions change. Atsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Benito did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Benito liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realise you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Benito appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh, and why do you think he didn't appreciate my advice more?
Are you just that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh.
Ah. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose poops magically grew a size bigger as soon as Benito started. As Benito started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there.
Benito. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this would have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That means the meaning should jump all over the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Benito.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively.
Run? The music's telling me to run.
Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but also a waste. You understand that? You understand that, right, Benito? Well...
How do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh no, choices! You're going with Sayori though, so it's alright, choice. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. And so instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori.
Eh?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Benito?
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what as a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one likes...
Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of the differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Wow. Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. I forgot to do the whispering part. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organise things, but I'm not very good at people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Aha! Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Wow. I guess that means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but she sometimes... it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to gnaw. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay everyone, it's about time for us to leave. How do you feel about the sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Benito, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kind of poem everyone likes. If any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. It's the exact opposite of what they just said to recommend, not to keep pressing people. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Benito, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. This talking makes me thirsty. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does this kind of thing happen often? Give Natsuki a manly voice. Okay, it's kind of been giving her a manly voice. I'll try doing a deeper voice. Have you ever watched Adventure Brothers? Maybe we should just make it almost be like a doctor girlfriend type of deal. No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Benito, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you to get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that more to myself to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I actually need to pull up the, So what is it again do I need to do to make Sayori like me? So, as someone who occasionally writes, give Yuri a depressed voice.
I already have to switch so much between voices so quickly. We'll see. Here we go. So someone who occasionally writes part of the time, if you ever notice the way the main protagonist talks, it's very neutral and very always towards the person that you're siding with. So, I don't know. They make the character you play as so basic that you basically have no personality because you'll try and... It makes it more so that you can imprint yourself to the main character, which I don't know. Makes it kind of weird. Whenever every reaction you have... every time you talk is basically just a reaction to what someone else says. We'll do. Well, I'll do voices the best I can. I'm not the best at voices, mind you. Oops, wrong one. I'll slightly deviate. Slightly deviate. Slightly deviate. Give Sayori a British accent. I mean, technically I'm just giving him a British accent for everyone. I thought a ribbon would go for her because she's wearing a ribbon than mine. I'm getting so many of these wrong. There we go. I nailed most of it, and you got like a third of them wrong though. Another day passes. Look, I don't have a Cockney accent, okay? Another day passes the time for a new thing. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Benito. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to seeing you be in the club, that's all. Oh, I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Actually, I don't think I'm kinda hungry. Why you come with me or to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Yuri? Eh? I'm trying to think of a good way to do full Cockney accent. It's gonna be so hard to do it in a night voice too. Oh my god. Okay, I'll try my best. I'm giving Benita the most bland and monotone voice when it comes to reading the poems. I need a sip of my drink. Oh.
Why is that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ah.
Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
Ah.
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first... Like, I can't do this all the time. I gotta do this. Did you see the Diablo 4 announcement? No. This is Diablo 4. Blimey, I'm out of the loop of games. There was Destiny 2. Oh no. Destiny 2 went for free on Battle.net a while ago. That's pretty exciting. Even though I'm probably not going to play Destiny 2. But that's pretty exciting to see Diablo 4 come out. I played Diablo 3. That was pretty fun. I played it so many years ago. Should probably play that again. If you had enough money in the first place, you'd have brought a snack before coming into the club room. So whether you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. Oh, the mobile one? Never mind. Diablo 4 for mobile. Well, I'm sure it'll be a okay game when it does come out. Frankly, I'm not too impressed with popular games going to mobile. Like Command and Conquer, PUBG, I suppose now Diablo 4. I don't know, I'm not... Evidently I was hiding in my bunker when that happened. Tell me about this Diablo 4 then on mobile and how people reacted to it. Well, I continue Doki Doki. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves with you one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Aha.
Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
Ah. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Benito to let me borrow some money. But don't let me get involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should always buy what you can as responsible for. And frankly, after pulling out Chiva's little son like that, you suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Oh. Ah, I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori? I guess it's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Eh. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But... You wouldn't even come if they weren't for cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Slap. Yeah. Diablo Immortal. Microtransactions? Wait, so is this licensed to the Chinese developers, or is this something that Chinese developers are just making to rip off Diablo? Because I think Chinese developers can just rip off intellectual property because they got it by the Chinese government. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto her desk. Ow. What was... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. She commanded you the months. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So, show good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot more over just one cookie. It's pure gold. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Okay, let's take a look at what it is. I'll put it up on the dash cam. Hold still for play some music. Boom. Load a bit. Alright, let's take a quick break to see what the deal's all about. This is called Is this like a the video or the article? Okay, let's see it. Just see desktop any second now. Here we go. Maybe just on YouTube. There we go.
Now I'd like to pass pass it to my personal spirit animal, the lead game designer, Wyatt Chang.
Hello, BlizzCon! BlizzCon, we love Diablo. We love the way Diablo has brought millions of players around the world together to slay demons. Our modern world is an increasingly connected one. Our mobile devices keep us closer than ever to our friends, family, and...
Okay. Watching a stream through watching a YouTube video through YouTube stream. The meta is real.
If you want to know more, we'll be back here on the Mythic stage in just a few minutes. For those of you who are here at BlizzCon, thank you. We are going to have... Sorry.
Hey, just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
No, it's a fully fledged Diablo experience on mobile, which everybody will get to play.
Oh, that disappointed look on his face.
Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this just strictly mobile forever?
Are there any? Yeah, the current plan is
Oh,
to do
no.
on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans. At the
Oh,
moment
no.
To do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have
Everyone's got a
phones,
phone. Now, I know what you're thinking. What happened to Diablo?
Well, that was good. It's good stuff. You know, that was a pretty that was a fairly good responses for seeing Diablo 4 on mobile. Wow. I mean, it's both funny and sad that now this could potentially kill Diablo as a series. Well, don't need that anymore, you know? Right. Well, rip Diablo, at least I have 3. I'll just play my 3 then forever. I think they actually removed the marketplace on Diablo 3. Oh well, let's have to do it solo. So where are we again? The transitioning from Diablo 4 disappointment to this game. Oh man, okay. Let's get back to it. Oh, I feel so sorry for them too. Well, I mean, still StarCraft 2, I suppose. It's not exactly the same, but they're screwed. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Natsuki suddenly kneels down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Awoo! Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Oh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. You probably just had to do something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... Aha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose her club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But, boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I was just lost track of time. Ah. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. Just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once you get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. That's so. In that case, I won't let you down, Benito. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to show it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Don't even get me started with that. I wouldn't like it. I would have asked if that was a April Fool's joke as well. Thanks. Did I miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischief escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone else has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to a book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I mean... if they had made a Shadowrun game for mobile, I would be excited, but then if it was actually like a direct sequel to another one in the game, I wouldn't be happy. Like if they... what if like they made one of the Shadowrun games onto mobile that are already out? Then maybe... well, if it has microtransactions, then no. Yeah, no, I would just hate it. Or send all that back. Nope, I would just hate it. I wouldn't be happy. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared onto the closet. Benito! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm going to get some supplies from the classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica, we're going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Who creates the Shadowrunner games? Brainhead Schemes. It's a brain, like regular brain, head, like a bunny hair, and schemes. Oh no, I like this stuff. They're not going to make a Shadowrun game, though, as far as I'm concerned, next. They recently made like a mech game that people liked, so I'm going to continue that. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, you're going beneath to get supplies. There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with them. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It's just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Benito? Yep, let's go. Did you know that Obsidian was bought out by Microsoft? I made a video about that. Obsidian did. So I wonder how that's gonna go. I doubt they're gonna make another Fallout game though, sadly. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Brain hair schemes. Lucky, I would like to see you try. Mob game for Shadowrun as microtransactions? No, thank you. Is that so? The only thing I have that's Shadowrun on mobile is reading Shadowrun books on Kindle. Yep, we're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's going to take turns on stage and recite their favourite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Benito, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say lines of poetry like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what end have I summoned this joy? For now I'm looking in every direction. The once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Don't underestimate my influence. The influence of the Belgian government on microtransactions? That influence? Just joking. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Ah, I know. I just meant like it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Benito, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! She put them in the box. Click too fast. They're the best brand too. They're kinda dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the colour names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favourite colour. Fine. Then let's move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Kia. Kia? Kia. Kill. Cool. Kill. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls into the floor and the crayons spilled over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead? Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. That's not provocative whatsoever. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's going to swell up. I should find you some ice. Benito? Where do I ever find ice around this time? The money shot? You know, there's probably some porn site around here that just takes Doki. You know what? I'm not even going to talk anymore. I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Ah, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and return out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'd be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. I wouldn't be surprised either. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. Places. Photoshops bottle image .jpg onto forehead. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah. Sorry, I forgot. Ahaha. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you've cleaned up most of the crayons, that's good. Hey Benito, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I always try to keep up with you. You're kinda oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes, when I tried to do things, I would get myself hurt. I would fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. It's the most generic backstory ever. Remember when you climbed up things and your friend did stuff with you? And your friend got hurt and you did stuff in the past? Ah! And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember. Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was also focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Benito, I don't think you realise it, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Nice block, Monica. Don't call me that. I don't know about you, I don't think Monica's here to block all the air shots. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Benito, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think this will be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, no. There's no telling where we'll each end up at college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Siri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want you to worry, Monica. You know? I don't want to worry, Monica. I keep messing up both their names. With the way I'm supposed to be saying each voice. I don't want to worry, Monica, you know? Video is shuttering back. Stuttering. Oh. I don't know about that. The stream looks fine. Perhaps there's a little lag on it. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sierra hops to her feet. Sorry for the confused remark. Is that supposed to be something I should be paying attention to? Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs and tries to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was about to be ready to start showing our poems. Yes, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, we're able to find everything we needed. I have a right. Eh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Ahaha. Ah. I don't know how that happened, but I don't know. If it happens again, just reload the page and it should be back onto the live part of the live stream. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Benito. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made an adventure. Yeah, that. Aha, okay. Any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Yes, the new Hitman is out. Exciting stuff. But I'm poor. So we'll play it when it goes on sale. We're talking to first, Sayori. Benito, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Hey, I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, You're really the one who feels that way, so... Eh? The new Hitman, a very original name, yes. Is it called Hitman 2 or... It's just gonna make it confusing because there was Hitman, there's Hitman Codename 47, then Hitman 2. Was it Code 47 first one? I don't know, but there was a Hitman, Hitman 2, then other Hitmans after that, then Blood Money, you can tell I know the series very well. Then Blood Money, Absolution, Hitman, then Hitman 2. They're just restarting over again. They're doing that that trend in the gaming series where they're just literally just rebooted an old series by literally calling it by the name of the series before. It's a good thing to do, not to confuse people in the future. That's the thing, though. When having games like that, just think of it like 20 years in the future, you'll have like gaming historians go back and look at it and be like, oh, which Hitman are you talking about? Which Thief game are you talking about? Are you talking about Thief or Thief? Oh no, it's the 2016, I forgot which year Thief is made out. The 2016 one. Oh no, which Hitman are you talking about? Hitman or Hitman? No, it's the... No, Hitman 2, the 2018 one. Does that make sense? No way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Whoa. Stop thinking weird things, idiots. I just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Aha, hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey Benito, wanna give me your poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being attentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Article 13?
Is that the meme, lol? Just joking. It's... I forgot, what does Article 13 do? It doesn't ban memes, I know that. I don't pay attention. I haven't really been paying too much politics, actually. I forgot all about it. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay, it's a lot longer. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's one warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend. More bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Excuse me. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, bottle and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. They ban all content you don't own 100%. That's not very nice. The problem is that how are they going to enforce such a law to everyone? That's the real thing. If they get such a law that tries to ban content like that, they're probably not going to enforce it on other little people. Like, if they wanted to ban my content, like, what purpose would they have for such a small YouTube channel? They wouldn't. I think it's meant for, you know, larger corporations, but still it's not very good law. Oh my gosh. Sierra, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poems ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica told me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
YouTube's Oscar asking that? Well, I'm not making. Well, I'm happy I'm not making money off the channel then, because that's all the less reason for YouTube to ban my chany. Maybe let's do a whole maybe they'll just kill the YouTube gaming market. Well, if anything, you'll see RedAlphaTails on Pornhub playing playing games. It's time for the RedAlphaTails transition to Pornhub. I see that. A dome is kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. Maybe Twitch? I don't know, dude. Would you actually, here's a question for you. Would you care if you saw RedAlphaTails on Twitch instead? So you can do Twitch things or whatnot? Because I mainly just do the live streams for subscribers. So not many people actually really see the content going on here. I don't know, would you care if you saw on Twitch? The problem is that I don't have, I think it's like 10,000 subscribers. You need to post the online community stuff. I know what, I can actually just, easiest thing to do, post a video saying that I've been live on Twitch. That's the workaround. It's like not even really needed to do community announcement. Yeah, I can just move on to Twitch. That also means that all my content would be live and not edited. Don't know. So what you've pretty much been seeing the past few weeks. A full Twitch streamer. I'll switch over from working from the my Google Overlord to Amazon. Be hilarious. Okay, I'll consider it. I'll have to see what things you can do on Twitch. Anyway, that does mean though, I think YouTube actually blocks content on here as well. That means that well, I could probably upload the streams to my YouTube channel. That does mean that like you have to see it much later. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll look into it and see if I do want to switch over, because there has been some talk. It's between me and some friends about it. Anyway, oh thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way, even if it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, next. I'll just do the list as I did before. Hi again, Benito. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. Makes you think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. Ah ha ha, that's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably.
But you spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just... I'm just teasing. You know, it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can come talk to me every now and then too. It's not like unapproachable or anything, am I? It's a weird sentence. It's in structure anyway. I know, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. You have an old account named Nova Kaiser? That's a fairly cool name. It's like a supernova and Kaiser. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meanings. Load me? Huh? Load me. Okay. Does it like being load? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ah, I guess it's the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's going on about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is isn't about the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I load you? Like I loathe you? Is that what it means? Ah, it's my turn. Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Benito. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems.
Excuse me?
I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything.
Yuri! Load me? I'm not going to put this on screen. Just in case this means something. Load me. Urban Dictionary. A command used to request a man to drop his package in your mailbox. Load me. Monica.
Is that what it means? I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I can dislike your poems. In fact, when I try to do something in your style, I would probably do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes.
No? Is this something perverted? Load me. Meaning. I can see that people look it up Doki Doki. Use Oxford. Oxford doesn't have a definition for the term load me. Because it's the first thing that popped up.
Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see in your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? I don't know, if you want to explain to me you can. Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave that raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more of the light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I could take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to do in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Unusual hobbies. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? But because they're embarrassing. And people make fun of me. You don't have anything like that, Benito. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Okay, here we go.
Well, it's not really anything worse than the last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh. Do you what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ah, glad to see someone recognise my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sierra's poem from yesterday.
Eh, you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might as well have the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has type, all of a sudden.
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how could someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead... dragging around a dead weight.
Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away letting go of a balloon. Like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it.
I loathe you? Means I hate you? I think I also thought that was meant I loathe. I loathe you. I don't think I loathe you means anything. Unless it had something to do with Monica talking about don't forget to save the game and loading the game. I don't know.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter
if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm going to tell everyone. If mixed words with each other? I don't know. Perhaps. I don't know. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realise how stupid they're being. Like, anyone who agreed to that subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
But you know, people like that. Doing that voice hurts my throat.
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
Okay. I can't do it anymore. I need a good sip of my drink.
It's too gravelly for my own good. Something that you'll be afraid of people to find out if they make fun of you less, or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't be making each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I'm sure Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Ooh. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviours and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri makes me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is very different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have something extra planned today, so if anyone can come to the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for this festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern. Mine as well. That's Suzuki such a relatable character. She needs more self-confidence instead of lashing out against everyone. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Relatable. Quote on quotes. There's a lot of quotes in between relatable. Sayori's been working on posters and I've been designing some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. And the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Siri's putting all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sierra, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start the event and put on a good performance, they will inspire others to do the same. And the more we perform, the better we're able to show everyone what literature's all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And those reasons will be all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
People are going to be waiting around the block to listen to poems? Yeah, dude, don't you know poems are the next hottest thing in anime? Doing anime things? Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think it's that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Ooh. Why do they keep saying ooh so much? Why is this happening? This is too many oohs I have to keep saying in this live stream. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to just get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have much of a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica? Yeah, of course I say ooh you every day in my normal speech. That's normal talk for me. You know, when I want to express myself and talking to a friend, I say ooh you, cause that is normal speak for normal people who don't play anime dating simulated games. This is too sudden. I agree.
Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to find a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or she's simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. The truth is finally revealed that everyone speaks that way. Yes, of course. That was so good, Monica. Ah, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Well, Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Aftermath of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past her first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets too absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman who needs no man. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Can I lend your... Ooh, you can I lend your pun, Kia? Is that Dutch for getting looked at in a very weird way? This must be a rare glimpse of into the whirlwind fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and gives Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her. But we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to his seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of a chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Ah, ha ha ha. Sorry I giggled. Sayori, it's a little harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Ah, try not to think like you're reciting to the people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror on your own head. It's your poem, so it came out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Acity? Not acuity. I want to look that up later. It's like I reached more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Benito liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems that wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might be needing a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. And next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Benito. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Benito lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. That was the quote from Hitler when seeing Italian performance in North Africa. Okay, Rommel. Might as well let Benito lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. It's fine. I might as well get over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. As I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's just your abilities and more your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that improved over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of his seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is cold. It's cold. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthusiast. Another unpronounceable word from Red. Unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The word feels like they bounce up and down as if to give life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will make it way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess that's the case. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. I'd say I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making a pamphlet, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some of the other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Well, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I have to continue that. As for the festival, we'll be playing tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well... how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Benito. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. I'm close to that scene. Should I save the game? I'm gonna save the game. We'll save over... There we go. Boom. Even though it's been only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today's Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with their words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What did you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Choices! I mean... if we're going with Sayori, I'll be correct. Still stay with Sayori. Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But... she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in a club every day. Besides, you always really seem to like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Benito. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. I forgot what you did. Rain cloud? There you go. Nope. We'll see in the stream. Oh my dude, what's even coming up? Do it. Like, don't just let it happen. I wanted to see this for myself if it's that. It's that big. Well, evidently there's a big scene coming.
that I'm supposed to be that's supposed to be coming up, so maybe? I have no idea. Actually, what's the next word I'm supposed to be picking? I actually don't know. Can't wait for it to happen. I'm actually slightly worried now. Thanks everyone. Can't wait to see what happens. I do believe I'm selecting all the correct ones. I sure hope so. It's an experience I'll get to experience before the end of this. What am I even supposed to be choosing? I'm not cheating. I am cheating. Is unending the one I need to choose? Whatever. Vacation, there we go. Picked it. Actually, I don't even think I've been drunk before. When in doubt, go with anime. What does Doki Doki choose? Oh, just the middle one. Just curious. Okay. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry. I just walked in here too. Were you practicing the piano again? Yeah. Ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great! Look, after a bit it gets really tiring. So it's kind of just molded together after like the 2.5 hours I've been doing this live stream. I'm really fighting against my own throat because it's... Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? This is how... Now I feel this is how voice actors feel after doing so much recording. Okay. You convinced me to do some weird voices. Like have Natsuki a really deep voice. Okay. My voice is dying over the next hour.
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about a part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Shiori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have a fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. Eh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-a-ka. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Shiori's or Shiori's anyhow. Excuse me? Where is Shiori anyway? Oh, there you are. Shiori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey Shiori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Are you having a laugh, mate? Are you having a laugh, mate? Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Oh my god. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? Sierra shows me a big smile. Nani? 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 Don't let these distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, right. If you say so. I will only glance at Sierra before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sierra recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Benito, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sierra recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Shiori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. Are you trying to tell me something inadvertently? But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Benito. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that's bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she's really dismissive. Oh god, man, this is... Don't spoil it for me. I mean, yeah, he does, Benito Mussolini does die, unfortunately. At a petrol station of all places. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Actually, did he die at the petrol station? I think he died there, yeah. I know. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Hey, are you sure about that? She seems that she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the persons of interest. Persons of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing out of mind is you, Benito. Me? How on earth do you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Zero talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been. You're so funny, Benito. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she's when she's around you? Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across to the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. And there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out the club room. Why don't we share poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes retrieves their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Now let's go see what Sayori's up to. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Benito. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet lately. Is everything alright? Eh? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey Benito, I'm still surprised. I really thought that the way you tried writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Atsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with anyone else? Wait, of course I do. But it doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have something to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. A wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No! Benito? I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure no one has noticed this. Sayori, I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Benito. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Not really a good thing that they did, but something they did. So I don't know how to feel about that. It's a fairly bad move, but it's what they did. I don't know what to say about it. It's nothing, Benito. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm not surprised. My brother bought Call of Duty 4 and I haven't asked him about him yet. So I wonder what he thinks about it. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with someone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Oh boy. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh, I didn't even get to read her poem. I'm just gonna see Monica. Hi, Benito. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. That's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. But then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing her as much as in this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see, I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a bit off today. Yeah, well, did she tell you something? Well... Benito, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happy ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Alright? Alright. Here we go. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever salt. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle
as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I really never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean, dimensional? I wonder what she's referring to. Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good, it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad, okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'll do Tsuki next. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. It's about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. If I get the good ending? The true ending? Why are you so emotionally invested to my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. Not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That, not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun hanging out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbows connects to my stomach. Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Or maybe it's funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really want to wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds a poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Here we go. Please ignore the dog in the background. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years.
But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you left me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something that has a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yo and I realised that we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic to have us both write about or whatever. Ugh, you really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then try and impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, mine ended up being kind of a metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with that. Doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. I see. I think you're improving your writing in general, Benito. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just... I feel like I've kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sound arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why people has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri bruises her head to her arms on her desk. Not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a bit more obvious. And I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth talking at face value. I've gotten so used to it. That's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things. Being disliked. Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Eh? Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible, as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say, I can only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it me, or did you just say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is this mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is the common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe, nerd. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. That's Yusuke's Churchill. We shall defend the beaches. We shall fight them in the... Series always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Why the heck does she run off to him anyway? I thought she just wanted to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Churchill with throat cancer. I mean, he probably got himself cancer from smoking so many cigars. Oh, come on. She also actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick a time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovely-dovely. Ah, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression from coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked earlier and everything is fine. What did you say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we need a lot of them in different flavours. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sierra will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Natsuki's counting too. Geez, how can I tell now? I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case. Who would be Neville Chamberlain? That would be Yuri, because Yuri would be constantly trying to appease you. But if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? Oh, about that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Benito. The one who is truly useless. I'm going to screenshot that. Haha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'd really appreciate that. Be really appreciative of that. Ah, that's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Ah, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. Oh, wait, I forgot. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting around on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Oh. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you'd like to handle the baking on your own. Benito may not be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Benito to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up for Benito to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, if your family knows you're playing this game, how would you explain it? You don't. That's the trick. You don't explain it. There's nothing to say but to move on with your life if they figure this out. Hasn't he gotten to the chance of spending time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Benito, you're okay with this, right? And then it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Well, I'm probably Sayori. You know, the help her out and all that. I go with Sayori or Monica. I need a sip of more fizzy drink. I'll see what everyone else wants to choose. You will plat till the festival. I think we should go check up on Sayori so she won't, you know, do anything rash. Probably. Yeah, I probably should stop drinking fizzy drink and actually get myself some water. So I'll be right back. And let me know what decisions shall be made for the festival.
Okay, so Sayori then. There's a chance to not see it. Okay. That is a choice that will be made. Go with Sayori. We completely avoid everyone but Sayori. It's a great, I'm gonna save the game. Save scum. Save scumming. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbours and... But Monica said that Sayori would be helping her. Jeez. You really hate us that much. No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Ah, beautiful. Well, saving is futile. So, yep, go with Monica then. Monica's the one person you haven't been writing a poem for. Well, actually, no, that's the trick to it, isn't it? So, Monica said that Sayori would be helping Monica in setting up... Well, I forgot the word for it already. But if Sayori's going to be helping Monica, then if helping Monica means you'll also be with Sayori, logically. So let's go with Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me! Plus, Monica isn't the one where I'm destroying my voice, my throat. So it's probably a good option. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help of all of us. But... I agree with Natsuki. Not only your work is already more suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Benito was the one who... That doesn't matter. You were the one who's scared in picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. You have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do a good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If you want our event to succeed, then we just need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Benito to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. What's the point of choice if it's not going to let you choose? Well, you know what? I'm up for grabs. Choose whatever. I tried to avoid 2 characters entire game, so might as well, you know what? Let the audience choose. Whoever, you know, just choose an option. I'll just be drinking water to conserve my voice for whatever option is chosen.
Coin flip? No, 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 no. You choose. N. So Natsuki then. Is it Natsuki? We're going with Natsuki then. Is that our final choice? Natsuki it is! There we go. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You didn't just choose Natsuki because of the straining voice it makes, did you? And you guys aside made it sound like a lot of work, so probably could use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a lot of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago, did you say that? Well, that's because of mine, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Look, I already clicked. Even though Yuri's being a bit melodramatic, it's a little hard to feel not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Benito? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big a deal or anything. No, it might not be just that. Huh? I think that Yuri might have feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Ooh. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're gonna help me make the most event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll really be important for the way people feel during their performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little bit more credit. Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the doors of the chat between each other. Where are you going?
Eh?
We still need to figure out our plans for the weekend. You literally would have gone home and realised you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true.
I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
But why would I do that?
Natsuki gives me a number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait.
You're coming over to my house?
Well, yeah.
What's wrong with that? I mean... I just figured since I'm the one that's helping, I'd be going to your house.
Yeah, right.
Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me.
Really?
That's kind of strict, if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
It's super long. We've gone through the entire live stream and it still isn't over. So that means we actually will have to continue this probably. Unless it wraps up in about 15 minutes.
Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it.
Oh?
Excuse me.
Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. So I can act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it.
Sorry for overacting.
Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Ah. Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening once we're outside of school. Even when she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. What if I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. Nothing bad will happen. As I've been seemingly closely aware to Australia. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh, sorry, Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchange numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a single thing from Sayori since she left club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. I mean, probably not. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. I Again, we used to play so often that we made it into a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sierra isn't anyone on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. So is this the moment that's supposed to be happening? Do I want to collect the next thing? Should I make it a cliffhanger? Do I want to collect the next one? My god. I'm already expecting it. No? Okay. Siori. Hi, Benito. You should have said yes, and I actually... Okay. I sit down in her room. Siori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Does it mean a silence between us? You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. Happened in 20 minutes? It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Siori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more than often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how'd you know that? Siori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Oh, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her along. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Excuse me. Drink too much soda today. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Siori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I trust you too much. Well, regardless if I trust you or not, I'm just half expectingly just to see it anyways. So, Siori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Benito. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come along. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is simply my punishment, isn't it? I keep getting punished for being so selfish. I think that why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Hehe. Siori. I grab Siori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Siori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Benito. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Siori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Benito? Well, I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I wanted to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me this entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew it, I would have done everything I could to support you. It's so super sad, even if there's only so much I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Benito. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing more important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung around my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes it for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Benito. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help me is if everyone else could like it always... If everything could be like it always was. But I was just selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears struck down Sayori's face. I made you join the Literature Club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here, I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I don't deserve every last one. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I want to go grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, Benito. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. You want me to end it right now? Okay. Well, thanks for seeing the stream. I really hope you appreciate it. I will see you 3 months from now when I start the stream again. If I make friends with everyone else, it's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Benito? Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She stops sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Benito, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have to have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. You're playing with fire. In that case, I should just end the stream right now. He's got 2 minutes left. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I'm too burpy today. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Benito. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that'd be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you.
But the dumbest time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori next to her house. And I think... it's time to call it apart. Look, at least I was nice enough to end it on the scene and not let it cliffhang on the middle of the hug. So, there's that. But I think I need to call it apart here. Plus my throat's like nearly shot. So, I mean, I am gonna do the stream tomorrow, so it's not like you have to wait a week. Good stuff. You little blank. Well, regardless though, I mean, it's live stream tomorrow, so you'll finish it tomorrow. I mean, otherwise, then I'm gonna finish it on a more important note, and then it'd be even worse cliffhanger. So, oh yeah, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change the date on the live stream. There you go. It's actually the 17th, not the 10th. There you go, that's now fixed. But anyway, I really hoped you liked watching this live stream today. And then I'll be here tomorrow to finish it, and then we'll play Fear, probably. It's already downloaded, but I'll set it up so that once the game ends, OBS can be able to pick it up easily. But regardless though, I really hope you enjoy watching this live stream today. I will see you tomorrow for the next live stream, and I hope you have a good day. So it's Red signing off. See ya.